Well, the new head of Caritas Internationalis is looking to the future of the Vatican's preeminent charity following a tumultuous period. The 22nd General Assembly of Caritas Internationalis took place in Rome yesterday. A new leadership was elected. Archbishop Kikuchi of Tokyo was elected president of Caritas. Alistair Dutton was also named the new Secretary General. Joining us now from Rome is Alistair Dutton, Secretary General at Caritas Internationalis. Sir, great to be with you today. Can you tell us more about the General Assembly and what issues did you focus on in addition to the elections?
Good evening, Tracy, and thank you for having me this evening. We've just finished what has been a wonderful General Assembly that ran from Thursday through to yesterday, and there was a wonderful sense of the family coming together after the pandemic, after 4 years since we were last came together for our General Assembly, and there was a real spirit of goodwill and the family coming together, of friendship, and we started very fortunately with an audience with Pope Francis, and that really set the tone for the first day, which we spent down within the walls of the Vatican City, both dining together, and there was a sense of those family meals, but also we got our teeth into the business on the first day and got on. And so that day really set the tone for the next 6 days, a sense of a family coming together, both to build those relationships, to be together, but also to get on with the business, to look ahead to the next 4 years, to concentrate on what our priorities would be, and yes, to elect some of our officers.
Yeah, and you were elected as new Secretary General. Can you share with us your reaction to this election and what you hope to bring to the organization?
I'm enormously honoured and excited to have been elected as Secretary General. I've been with Caritas now for almost 3 decades, and it really is my home, my family and my vocation. And in that time, I've worked in over 70 countries with many of the members. Lots of that time in humanitarian settings, but also across the whole spectrum of their work. And I think the first thing I want to bring is that sense of the family and building the spirit within the family and really helping us all to coalesce now around those priorities that we've just set for ourselves, to look at the most effective ways to work together and to help Caritas to go on to genuinely be one of the most effective development networks in the world.
And Caritas, as we all know, as mentioned, is involved in many humanitarian projects. What are you currently working on within your organization?
Well, it's already been quite a year. For now, the last 16 months, as everyone knows, there's been a huge focus in the Ukraine as that brutal war continues and people are suffering. And we have 2 of our members who are based within the country who, from the very first days, were providing life-saving aid to the people of their communities. They were from those communities and they have been committed to serving those communities since. So obviously the Ukraine remains an enormous priority. And when I talk about the Ukraine, obviously it's then the countries around the Ukraine. So it's not just those who have remained. But so the Ukraine is a major priority. We had the earthquake in Syria and Turkey back in February. And then, of course, we've got that dreadful civil war that has broken out in Sudan. And one of the bishops of Sudan has been with us. It was wonderful to see Bishop Daniel again, but he had to flee the country and really came here and was talking firsthand about the experience and what the country is going through. So those 3 are very live in the media.
Alistair, thank you so much for your time and thank you for your work. We appreciate it. Alistair Dutton, Secretary General at Caritas Internationalis. Thank you again.